안녕하세요. 잘 지내세요? I'm very happy these days. Where? Where? Why? Because spring has come. Have you been enjoying this beautiful weather? Hopefully you are. Today we are going to practice how to read and write 겹받침, which is consonant cluster. When you take a look at this, guys, you go, oh my god, what are these? Things are getting more complicated and freak out. But don't worry, you know my lesson. Easy and simple and fun Korean. So basically you're going to learn how to read and write these ones. However, not really memorizing each one just like that because it's boring. Instead, we are going to learn some words, some vocabulary which contains this element as the final consonant. So it's going to be a fun activity to both memorize the vocabulary and to understand 겹받침. Let's get started.
안녕하세요, 아루사입니다. Hi, this is 아루사.
Here's the first verb, 깎다, meaning to cut or to peel. 깍 is the verb stem, 다 is the verb ending. So this is the base form of a verb, always ending in blah blah 다, 깎다. So as you see, there is 쌍기역 for the final consonant. We only read the first consonant as the final consonant. So this case, 깎다. And now let's conjugate it. Let's make it either present or present continuous. 깍 has a, vowel character a. So this case you put a after 깍. 깎아, then it means I cut or I peel. 깎아, 깎아. A has the placeholder, so the final consonant is linked to the A sound. So 깎아, 깎아. Make it formal. 깎아요, 깎아요. I peel a kiwi. 나는 키위를 깎아. 저는 키위를 깎아요. You can make an imperative sentence as well. Like peel the kiwi. Then you say kiwi 깎아. Command. Formal expression. 키위 깎아요. Easy, huh? We just made two different tenses, which is present and present continuous, and the imperative form. Very easy. Let's practice a little more with 깎다. What fruit do you peel? 깎다, you need a knife. So what fruit do you peel with a knife? 사과를 깎다. Peel an apple. What else? Peel a pear. 배를 깎다. What fruit? 깎아요? Please answer my question. Next word. 있다. 있다 means to have or there is, there are. It is the verb stem. 다, of course, verb ending. So remove 다 and then we can make some conjugations. Earlier for 깎아, because 깍 has a, the vowel, we use a, same a, 깎아. But otherwise we all put a. Like this one, it, there is e vowel character, so we use 있어. It's either a or a. So for this case, we use a. 있어 means I have, somebody has, 있어. 저는 two sisters 있어요. I have two sisters. 저는 여동생 2명 있어요. 있어요. I have. It's okay for now. You don't need to worry about vocabulary. Just to use your own language and practice verbs, Korean verbs. How many siblings do you have? 저는 two sisters 있어요. How about you? Sisters 있어요? We just learned 있다, I have. This is the opposite of it. I don't have. 없다. So 없다 means I don't have or there isn't, there aren't. 없다. we remove 다 and conjugate it to make the present tense. 없어. Yes, because up, the verb stem has a sound, so you need a. Same a sound, right? 없어, I don't have. Or there isn't, there aren't. 없어. 나는 brothers 없어. Do you have brothers? Do you have sisters? Now you can answer them using 있어, 없어. Can you make a sentence with your family members? Next word. Oh, I love this word. 젊다, meaning young. In Korean, adjectives also end in da. 젊다. This expression is only used for adults. You don't say 젊다 referring to children. Never. There is another word for that. 젊다. Oops! I just said that when there's consonant cluster, we take the first consonant for pronunciation. But this is an exception. And there's another exception too. But for now, so here we only use mium to pronounce it. When 젊다 is conjugated and the placeholder ian comes after the verb stem, we read it this way. 젊어. Let me rephrase it. The verb stem has the final consonant and ian is followed after it. Then the final consonant is linked to ian sound. So again, this case, 머. Mium goes to ian place, 머. And the lil is left in the verb stem. So 젊어. 젊어. 젊어요. I'm young. 난 젊어. 젊어. 저는 젊어요. It's kind of weird saying I am young, right? But you're just practicing vocabulary. 젊어요. Next verb. 핥다. 핥다. 할, you only take a layer for pronunciation. 핥다, meaning to lick. And remove 다. 할 plus a. How do you pronounce this? Okay, I will wait 2 seconds. Yes. Teeth goes to ing. 타. And then lil is left alone. So 핥다. 핥다. What do you lick? I lick ice cream. 나는 아이스크림을 핥다. Next word. 싫다. 싫다. Oh my god, how come that sounds like 타? That's because of this consonant hit in consonant cluster. So, 실, the verb stem, we take only the first one, huh? So, 실, and when hit meets 디귿, 디귿 changes to 티읕. 타, 싫다. 싫다, to hate. What do you hate? 저는 fine dust 싫어요. 저는 fine dust 너무 싫어요. What do you hate? We should love things more than just hate, right? But people like this word. 싫어, 싫어. 싫어. 앉다. To sit. 앉다. Let's conjugate it to make the present sentence. 앉아. Huh? An has a, so we need a, not o. 앉아. Y자, not a. Yes. A, 이응, so 지읒 goes to 이응 place. 앉아. 앉아요. 앉아요. Please sit. 앉아요. How do you say, I sit here? You actually learned all these words. You learned the 여기 when you learned the expressions for restaurant and shopping. So you can say, I sit here. You can say that now in Korean. What is it? 저는 여기에 앉아요. Yes, it's happening. Finally, it's happening. We can make sentences, right? Cool. Using logic and some vocabulary. Yeah, so at the end of the day, learning a language is about understanding structure of the language. You just once get to know the secret how to put words together, then you get to talk, you get to speak, huh? Great, you are doing great. This one, another exception. We don't take real but 기억 for the base form. 읽다, 읽다, to read. Now let's conjugate it to make present and present continuous. It has E sound in the verb stem. Do you use A or A? Yes, A comes together, other words, all A. 읽어, I'm reading. 읽어, I'm reading. 책 읽어, reading a book. 책 읽어, 읽어, 읽어. 이응, so 기억 moves to 이응 place. 읽어, 책 읽어. What do you do in your free time? Do you read a book? 책 읽어요? 저는 가끔 책 읽어요. Sometimes read a book. 가끔 읽어요. Do you read a book in your free time? 책 읽어요. Finally, we are done with learning consonant cluster. How was it? Well, just because we learned the vocabulary doesn't necessarily mean you should remember everything. So probably like 3 to 4 verb expressions that you remember, then it's just amazing. All right. So you can choose what verbs you want to remember and put it in your word note. You guys have word note, right? It's good for learning vocabulary. Thank you for watching the video. 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 안녕.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video and continue learning Korean with me, please hit the buttons. 구독, 좋아요. 감사합니다.